Somewhere along the lines, someone told you to be realistic, to play it safe, to shrink your dream down so it didn't make others uncomfortable. You folded your dream so small you could fit into someone else's idea of success. You buried your fire just to blend it in with people who were never gonna see you anyway. That voice, that version of you, it died a long time ago. So don't listen to it. Not now. Not ever again. Because life, it doesn't hand you the dream. It hands you distractions. It hands you critics. It hands you pain. And if you're not ready, it will keep swinging until you surrender. You ever wonder why you're stuck? Why you feel like you're trying and nothing moves? It's not because you're weak. It's because you forgot what you're capable of. You can start from rock bottom and still rise to the top. Conor McGregor started on welfare, slept in his car. No spotlight, no sponsorship. Just a fire that refused to go out. Harvey lost his family, lived out his car, used a lunchbox as a fridge and a Bible as his blueprint. Tyler Perry wrote the same play for 6 years, flopped 9 times. They laughed at him. Now he owns a studio bigger than Disney's in Atlanta. Eminem was broke, booed, and denied by every label. Now he's the reason half of them exist. These weren't overnight successes. They were just people. People who refused to lock the door on their dream. At some point, you stopped hoping someone saves you and you decide this is it. This is your year, your rise, your reroute, because no one's coming to do it for you. And that's not a curse, that's your permission. So if you've given up on your dream, if you buried it in doubt, fear, or failure, it's time to dig it back up. You're not behind, you're not too late, you're just early in the story. You don't lack talent, you don't lack purpose, you lack one thing: permission. And this is your permission. You're allowed to want it. You're allowed to go all in. You're allowed to make this real. You only fail the moment you quit, not when you fall, not when you break, only when you stop showing up. Because most people don't fail because they weren't good enough. They fail because they believe the voices that told them they weren't. Doubt is loud, but your dream doesn't need to shout. It just needs you to listen. I know it's hard. I know your account's in the red. I know you cry in silence and still show up for everyone else. I know you wake up tired, grind through the day, and wonder if anyone even notices. But listen to me. If you give it everything you've got, if you keep showing up even when it's dark, even when it's lonely, even when no one claps, it will work out. It might cost you. You might live on ramen. You might break down your car with nothing but a half-charged phone and a dream no one believes in. But if you keep running, if you keep fighting, your dream will outlive your doubt. Discipline isn't sexy, it's silent. It's early mornings, late nights, no applause. It's choosing not to quit 1,000 times in a row. But it's what separates those who talk from the ones who rise. You didn't fall, you fell. And failing isn't failure, it's proof you were moving. Every bruise you carry, it means you showed up. Every scar, it means you survived. So don't just wear the pain, own it, reopen that door. Not just for the dream, but for the version of you who refused to quit. You didn't come this far to stop here. You didn't survive all that pain to quit before the breakthrough. The world doesn't need another quitter. It needs your comeback. So don't give up. You might have fallen. You might have fell off the track. But this isn't your ending. This is your reroute. Every scar, it's proof you survived.